everyone, it's Jean. I just thought I would take a minute and go through my jewelry with you. I had bought some lots of jewelry from a gentleman off eBay, and I've kind of separated it, but he did not guarantee that any of the jewelry would be wearable. However, I found quite a few wearable pieces in the boxes, and it's all been separated out pretty much. These are some necklaces that I found. This one's a rhinestone one, or CZ, but they're all there. You can see all of them in the roses, so that's really pretty. If you're someone who is going to take apart your jewelry, even though it's good, that would be an excellent piece. These, this necklace is in good condition, and I think it was from Target when I looked it up, but I can't decide whether or not some of the beads have faded or if they're supposed to be like an ombre type. But this one will probably get dismantled. Here is another really cute one that has a lot of beads that we can harvest. I love these beads that are kind of oddly shaped, so that's going to be fun to take those apart. And I wouldn't have, I could leave the jump rings in them and then use them as part of a charm. Here is another one that is wearable, and it is, I'm not sure what this type of, I think it's a lampwork bead, but these would be really pretty to take apart and use as charms as well. And it's a longer piece, so you get a lot of different shaped beads in this one. If you all see something that you absolutely have to have, just let me know and I'll give you a price. Now this one is kind of unusual because it has the pearl and it has the chain, and then it has this middle piece. And as far as I can tell with my poor eyesight, it looks like it has all of its facets, so hopefully that's true. And this one hangs, this would be for someone who had a smaller neck, but it hangs with the pearl and the chain together. So that's kind of pretty. Hopefully these don't get too tangled up as I'm showing you. This one has some interesting beads. They are plastic, I believe, but they're really nice for, I mean, like this one is a rose, and I'm sure there's another one. So those are really pretty to make dangles with. And also, just taking this off of the jump ring here and jump ring here and splitting it in the middle, it would hang nicely with a tassel. So whenever you are looking at your things, see how you can incorporate them in different projects that you have. Now, I love leaves, so I really love this piece, but I don't, like I said, I don't really wear jewelry, and this needs cleaned. But these are metal leaves on here, and they look so nice, like they would be so much fun to work with. So there's that one. here is, I don't know how many years ago it was, but everyone was coming out with these huge statement piece, you know, of jewelry. And this has links that I can take the different pieces apart. And then I have this big, huge piece in the middle. And these nice, larger pieces, if you find the right design and right opportunity to use it, it will look really nice on the front of a journal. Or if you wanted to make a hair barrette or something fancy like that out of it. But that's one of the statement piece necklaces. Most of these are, I think, because a lot of these styles I don't even see people wearing anymore. For example, this one that has all these little seed beads. I can't even imagine putting this together, let alone wearing it, but it's all intact, perfect condition. Needs cleaned, of course, but there's none of these broken, so that is really nice. If you like black and white beads, here are a bunch of them, and they can be just taken off and used for dangles or other projects. Here is a piece. Now this has some interesting, it's kind of like a lasso design. So this piece here, it may have wire in it, but it's very, very flexible. So I'm not sure what it is. And then these are the rings. This is the focal point. So I love these, but yeah, you can take them apart right here. So there's that one. Let's see if I can get this slinky silver one out. It reminds me of Snake every time I see it. And it's actually, I don't know what you would call it, Art Nouveau or something, but it's long and you could wear it if you wanted to with like a black dress or something, but then it has the little rhinestone pieces here, and to me it would just feel weird on, but it's an interesting piece. I've got other things in here, of course, that are not jewelry. Here's another one that's like one of those, I'm gonna move this so I can lay this out. One of those statement pieces that you can take all the red jewelry pieces off, and it's almost like it's on a netting. You can see the back. So this is a really nice one. These are all, as far as I know, usable. Here is another one that kind of reminds me of Art Nouveau or something. I would guess needs cleaned up, of course, but it's good. These beads are covered in something like, they're either fabric or I'm not exactly sure what they are, but they're not glass or anything, but they do look kind of cool. Don't my hands. I was doing something with gesso this morning, so that's why my hands are the way they are. And of course, just some little pearls. Sometimes by the closures, you can tell how old a piece is. I don't know that a screw closure is an older piece, so I don't imagine those are worth much. This is just a very cool Art Deco lampwork beads. So that one will be fun. And I love the triangles on this because this one will be fun to take apart and get all those different elements from it. This is actually a bracelet with this big flower on it. That can be taken apart and you can use the flower. Now this one is like a pearl too, but it has a clasp on it, so I don't think it's anything that we need to worry about. Okay, this one got a little bit tangled up, and usually when they're tangled up, I give them to my husband and he untangled some. But this bead right here is very cool with these big pearl beads. Here is another pearly one, but if you look at this one, how the light hits it, they have different little squares there that make them shine differently. And this chain is so heavy and it just has a heart on it, but it would make me tired from wearing it. Here's a cute little pearl one. I can't see what the little tag says, but it's very cute. And it has those like eternity bows here. So I think that one's really pretty. Here's another one that has a ton of seed beads in it. They're a silver, but they're all there and they're all in good shape if someone had a small enough neck to wear them. These are like, some of these are like bracelet sizes for me. This one, these are just a bunch of rondelles on here. Some are some are pink, I think, and some are silver. Definitely use those. And these are just, I had a few little bracelets. This one is really, I can definitely use. I want to take this one apart because I want to make some seashell projects. So I'm going to set that aside. And here is a really nice chain. It just has a little, there must have been something hanging from it. This one here is also one of those statement pieces. This has purple in it. It's really, really pretty and has a lot of beads to harvest. If you're going to harvest beads though, shoo, that takes a lot of time. Now this one I'm curious about because I don't know who made it, for goodness sake. I don't know who made it, but and the latch style is just a hook and eye. And I can't tell if this is just plastic or if these would be bone, but there's a really cool piece. I think the only damage I see is right here where the bead must have cracked that little spot. Here are some red beads with some great hoops in them. Here's this one is an Asian style with a butterfly and a tassel. I thought it opened, but it doesn't. So you guys can see that. Really pretty. And more pearls. And these hang like this. So you get all those strings of pearls around your neck. Here is another statement piece. However, with this one, I'm not sure of its age, whether it was with the last statement pieces or not, because of the yellowing of the metal. So let's see, this one's okay. This one's okay. This one's okay. This one. This one. This one and this one, and then, so yeah, this one's has all its pieces. I think so. Yeah. So this one's a really cool one. When you take these apart, these can be used, they can definitely go with your tassels. They can hang on tags you may make. So there's a lot of things you can do with those individual pieces. These are just, oh, here's an interesting one that has like the, someone must have made it where there's wire around the beads on some of them. So that's really cool. I don't know why I saved that earring, but that's cute. And these are just a few little bracelets that found themselves in here. There's another one. This one is a big, it's a gold piece, sand dollar. And another one. And then that's that green one that's, this is just one of those ball chains. So there you go. There are my beads, and I found, oops, I found my, what you call it? My shell one. So these all really need to be washed and probably soaked a little bit in some vinegar or something. I don't know exactly what to put them in, whether I can put them in the same mixture I did with the earrings or not. So I have another box here. Now this box is mainly bracelets. So I wanted to show you like some of these. This one, that's an amazing amount of orange beads that I could harvest. I like orange. This one is probably supposed to be something related to 4th of July, but these actually remind me of starfish, so I'm not sure. Here is another one. It's a stretch one, and so these pieces can all be taken apart if you desire to do so. It is complete and in good condition also. Here are some wooden beads and some other silver ones. This one, it's on an elastic band, but I was thinking these would be fun to just take apart and have them to stick on a project somewhere where you needed a little bit of bling. Now, I got several of, well, there's this kind, and then there's a kind that wraps around your arm like 3 times. But I was thinking about all the beads on here, and I would have to be pretty meticulous in making sure that they didn't get all over my floor. These are all, this one's a metal one. Someone looped a piece of ribbon through it, or it may have come like that, and you just tie it. These kind, I remember my mom, she had a set of these and they were gold, and I remember her wearing them. But these are just cheapy ones that were in the box that are broken now. Here's a nice red one. This one has gems in it, so I don't know how I get some of these out. My friend Kim, she's the jewelry expert when it comes to that. And like this one, it is so pretty. And it has like these little silver things on it. It reminds me of something maybe an Indian woman would wear, you know, with her beautiful outfit, or someone who had their traditional dress on. Doesn't necessarily have to be an Indian person, but that's just what came to mind. These are, I can't tell if these are black with blue beads in the middle, or if just those black beads have a blue tint to them. That's how bad my eyes are. And here's another one of those necklaces. Now this one's not quite as brilliant as the blue one, but it still has interesting pattern of beads. And of course, wooden ones. These are probably from the 70s or something. This one is a very, very nice one here. It is on elastic string, but these are glass beads, these pink ones. These are just cheapy ones here. This is something that is rather interesting. I am not sure what happened with this. Oh, I see. It needs to be restrung. But if there's anybody that loves turquoise, this is a cool bracelet. It is so cool and so boho, you know, but it does need to be restrung. And I don't know if it's missing any of its gems. It doesn't look like it. This one is the one kind I was telling you about that wrap around your arm 3 times. These are shell beads, more than likely. These are just some plastic cheapies. And this one is kind of neat. It has all kinds of pieces on it. And it's for someone who has a small wrist. Looks kind of a boho style. This one too looks more like Indian. So it has a leather tie on it. So I think this could be worn by male or female. This one's really cool. Here's another one of those that just has the gems. Okay, let's see. You put these over here. This one's really pretty too, and they're strung really well, so they have come from a department store or something. Here's another one. And let's see. Ooh, this one's definitely fake. This is a pretty, very pretty pearl one. And it just has the bar that goes through it and goes through the loop. So sometimes I see them and they're so pretty and I don't even want to, this is interesting. I don't know how that came about. I don't even want to take them apart. This one somebody probably wore at the beach because those turtles look pretty worn out. They need to be washed. Here's a cool one. I love these red flowers, and I'm not really a fan of red, but I just love the color of this. This was $20 marked down to $9.99, but it doesn't say the store. So this one also, I could take these two pieces off and they would look good on a card or tag where you needed something. This is, I'm thinking this is a metal piece that someone put together, but it's a pair, but it wouldn't fit anybody much that I know. Oh, here is a piece. This is a piece of a necklace. It broke, but these beads on it are amazing. And then we just have these kinds of bracelets that are, here's a very cool one. These feel like rubber. I don't know where they came from. Here's another one of those cuff bracelets with all the beads. Let's see, that one. There are some watches that I got in some of them, and I plan on taking them apart and just, here's another little rhinestone piece. Really pretty. I don't think it's missing any of its stones, but that would be for someone who has a really small wrist. This one is totally cool. Totally cool. I love this, and I might be tempted to wear this to something fancy, like a wedding or something. But I haven't been to one of those for a long time. And here's another one that wraps around your wrist a couple times. This one's kind of a cool one. It's very heavy, and you can tell that the elastic is different than what we use now. It's like it's 3-ply or something. So this is probably a little bit older. I really don't know how to date jewelry, so don't take my word for it. But there's some cute little pieces. This was a, oh, this is a rose and I was going to say a poinsettia, but I don't think that's what it is. Chain. Oh, these are cool. These will fit me. Yes. That would have to go with a really flashy outfit, because wearing clear jewelry, you wouldn't want to take away from. This one also looks like it may be shell or imitation shell. I'm going to keep that one out. And that's about it as far as the bracelets. This is a neat one that I think it's all there. Yeah, here's the clasp. And then you see this pretty black one. It's really, some of these, like I said, are really nice, and it's a shame to take them apart. So if you see anything that you need, just let me know. And what I may do after I get a little bit more organized and these get washed up is I may have a little video selling some of these because I have way too many. So that's my little visit with you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will be back again soon with tutorials. I just have been kind of in and out of the loop lately. So I love you all. Take good care. Come back and see me again. Bye for now.